Hello, and welcome to the other much smaller tournament. So basically what this is that recently some prototypes of No Mercy got dumped. And this was the first one shown at E3 on June of 2000. This is not a hack. This is the real thing. Previously, the only things we saw of it were some very, very, very pixely and blurry videos of it. But now we have it in our hands. And we already figured out how to, because normally you can't access any of these other modes. But, thanks to Freem, we can just bypass that. And what do you know, it's all Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 stuff under the hood. So, I've made a new character for this, but he gets erased every single time a match ends. So, it's just due to the way the stable's loaded or whatever, so...
Oh, okay. So it's just something unavoidable.
Yeah, because you're not meant to edit anything here, so...
Chris Bean out.
Yeah, Chris Ben out. We're not accepting Chris Benoit here. And my original character, Mr. Cancel, named after a song by Cals. He's not like... That song was made in 1992, has nothing to do with internet drama.
Hey, you can call him Mr. C.
Yeah, Mr. C. So the thing with him is that basically everything you see with these characters, like, that's all the parts you can play around with if you hack your way through edit mode. So this is just using the parts available, and I gotta say, I didn't realize until last night he kind of just looks like Kamala the Bouncer from Slam Masters.
A little bit, yeah. He needs the mask.
Yeah, it's like him mixed with, like, Carl. Even the hair pieces, like, you can't recolor them. Also, this animation's wrong.
What the fuck is he doing?
That's like the animation if you have a weapon and you walk backwards. So yeah, you only get like 6 faces. That's, you know, everybody in this. Yeah.
Also, The Rock was really funny with that setup.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's the hair. Yeah.
Lips are open too.
Yeah, the
Like,
beards. The beards aren't coordinated because they're not supposed to be on other faces.
You know what it look with the mouth open? It reminds me of like when you buy like a toy action figure from Dollar General, they just have like this gaping mouth for some reason.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the beard's not painted right. So
Yeah,
it's like...
yeah. Wrestler toy, fun action.
Yeah, this is him.
Red.
Yeah, you get Mr. C. That's who you get for the dollar store.
All you need is like a ninja character, and you get the dollar store wrestling team.
So, fun thing I also noticed here is that this stance wasn't used in this build, and it's different from the other games. Like, this isn't from No Mercy or the older games. This is something they were working on but scrapped, basically.
And probably just a testing.
Yeah. Also, the shoot fight style is in here, but you can't do anything with it. The only move you can give them is that they stamp on their foot, and if you try to do it in-game, they just, like, it just glitches out, so...
They freak out, yeah.
Alright, we're on expert mode, so, without further ado, let's see who's the strongest in this E3 build that we weren't meant to have.
I kind of like the aesthetic of this build a little bit better, but that's just because I always preferred like the SmackDown colors.
Yeah, me too. So we got The Rock versus Taz. Gonna be rooting for Taz, obviously.
There's Taz.
I'm gonna turn TKO on, why not?
All we need is the little Oompa Loompa coming out when that happens.
We have...
one of my favorite Botchamania bits.
We have full entrances, also.
Oh wow, they got that far into.
Yeah, which is weird that they just completely overhauled it a couple months later, but... It's The Rock. You know.
I have to imagine like the capturing session, like, okay, Rock, you need to do your famous face so we can snap a picture of it and slap it onto a model.
I actually am unsure how they even did the faces. Like, some of them are just photos, some of them are drawings.
I assume they used them as a reference anyway. Like, they had them come in, do like a face, and then they take the photo, and then either like they scanned it, kind of like an iToy thing or something, or they drew it on there.
Maybe. I usually think, because, like, the Taz face looks traced over more than anything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Whereas,
That also
like,
might be the case of maybe they didn't have Taz around when they were working on it. Like he was signed on, but they didn't have him around, so they
Yeah,
probably used like another reference.
yeah, because I guess if you're doing graphics like this, you don't really need, like, director references. You can just, like, find a photo of their face and use that.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, surprise, that's what us modders do. So.
Crowd's different too.
Yeah, I think in both versions too. I like how one of them's wearing a Kane mask, but Kane isn't in this build. Thank
you gotta
God.
represent him anyway.
Yeah. Hold on.
Johnny Cage jump scare.
There's no sunglasses either, so you can't make Johnny Cage.
You can make MK1 Johnny Cage.
I don't
He
even
don't
think.
have sunglasses on.
I don't think they even have shorts. It's just trunks.
Even long pants.
Long pant Johnny.
Like it's like Jurassic Park. Nature finds a way.
Yeah. I mean, somebody made Vader for this already, so it's like. It's just like a whiter, bigger Taz with Rikishi's hair, but.
It's kind of funny how, like, yeah, this is like an E30 build, and already people are like, alright, time to get to modding.
Yeah, because it's like.
That's
like
cool. I'm not, like, ragging on it.
Me neither. I mean, like, the thing is, it's like. Also, there's the. I mean, first off, there's like the demo didn't let you access any other modes than Exhibition originally.
Mm.
So they're just like, oh, what's under the hood here? And it turns out it's just Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 under the hood.
Oh, it's like every other WWE game in the last 20 years.
Pretty. If only they were still using this engine, they might actually be good.
Well, once they moved to 2K, they were like, yeah, let's get rid of the Aki engine, and well, yeah.
And now we have games just trying to have the Aki engine, which I'm excited for Ultra Pro Wrestling. That looks good.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm glad to have a new game that'll have a character created that's not shit.
Maybe the stars will align and we can see the Aki engine in a Def Jam game again.
Oh, man. If nothing else, UPW looks like we could just remake the Def Jam guys, so.
Yeah, I want Method Man and Red Man in that, please.
Yeah.
I don't care. Just get their likeness anyway. Have them as guests.
So some of the new animations from No Mercy are in here. Like that little shaky leg thing I don't think was in the old games.
And you'd think it would be because it's The Rock. He has the shaky leg.
I'm unsure if he didn't have that before. There's a taunt he has in here that wasn't in the old games. The one where he kind of looks back at the crowd and does like the hand thing.
Huh.
Alright, see you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Lock the crotch attack with your chest.
Yeah, I like how that never changed. It's like everybody blocks like a Japanese pro wrestler.
It's just the idea he's doing a low blow and that's what prevents it.
Yeah.
Oh. It's the elbow. Gonna do it.
Didn't take his elbow pad off. And then he just got right back up.
Yeah, fine.
I want someone to say that line even when we don't get the characters yet.
I love the zoom-ins on the stiff face. It's really funny.
Both of these faces are fantastic.
It helps that I was like recently replaying the first Max Payne, so.
Oh god.
Although that had like limited mouth movement.
Yeah.
Something I didn't notice until playing it on like higher resolutions.
The final version of No Mercy has some mouth movement, weirdly enough.
I remember that, yeah, it's like brief.
Yeah, Kurt does this weird, like, grimace when he does his entrance.
Gonna ask Kurt Angle on Twitter, how did they capture your face for this game?
What game?
Exactly.
Oh,
He'll
no,
probably think I'm talking about the Midway TNA game.
Uh-oh. Is this...
Oh,
Wait, that's the Taz mission, isn't it?
He stole it.
Wow. What is... Oh, can you steal finishes in hockey games? I have no idea.
One. Ooh.
Come on, Taz, you got it. Also, fun fact, the AI is hard locked to easy by default. I put it on expert.
I guess because, again, the E3 demo, you want, like, the people going over there to win.
Yeah.
Oop.
But also, there's also the fact that it's like, what was I about to say? There's the thing of, like, now that we have their full movesets and stats we can look at, it's like, how much did they change in the final version? Because Rikishi is considerably different here.
I'm really into see those differences.
Like, he doesn't have his ass-slapping taunts in this one.
Okay, so he's a failed character. Alright, get him out of my face.
Horrible character.
Inaccurate.
For some reason, he does, like, the Raven, like, arms out pose a lot. I'm not really sure what that's about. I know
Might
he does,
be like a canned animation, maybe?
I think it's maybe just a placeholder referencing the thing he does during the Rikishi driver, maybe, but... Because he does, like, the arms out pose before he does the move. Which, that move is new in this engine, so we could... People have already started backporting the new moves from this into Virtual Pro Wrestling, too, so...
Nice. Also, Taz gets hit in the crotch, and he grabs his ass.
This
and
is...
he did the people's elbow on his leg.
And it's not working. Find another.
I can't believe it.
By the way, we're not doing the fighting game set rules here. It's whoever wins the match. That's it. We're not
Thank
doing.
God.
Yeah, we're not doing first to two here. I have rope break on. It's just not working for some reason.
Oh, there you go.
The sound effects.
The I was about to say I gotta turn this up, but all the audio is the same exact stuff you've heard from Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 already. I might steal this ring texture. that's what I might do.
I like it.
Yeah. Considering what this is, this looks pretty good. I like the arena a lot.
Well, like you said, it's built on another game, so
Yeah.
just a good. They're just using a good foundation.
True, yeah. And then they were like, let's give it a visual upgrade, and that's what made the game run like shit at the end.
Yay!
Because No Mercy Royal Rumble, like, I've been playing the older games so much that I forgot how bad that game runs most of the time.
God, it's ass.
Yeah, because there are like
Especially you compare like the ones that are on, because they have those WWE Dreamcast games on Fightcade, and they run like infinitely better.
Yeah. Because that's on a Dreamcast, not an N64.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you realize what console you're working with.
Yeah.
I do respect the ambition, though.
Yeah, it's true. Then they would...
Like, you gotta remember, even Capcom was like, let's try and put Darkstalkers on the N64. And then they realized that was a really stupid idea.
Now he's doing the people's elbow again. What a surprise.
That's all he's got, man. Leave him alone.
He has a front special he can do at any time.
He doesn't want to. He wants to do the people's elbow. It's in his contract.
And it's always count too.
Jesus.
This is gonna be the rest of the stream for 2 hours. Maybe we just...
We'll see Taz in fucking...
He gets in a loser's bracket and then just gets the same thing done to him by another guy. It's like, come on!
Yeah.
waking up. Like, he's got the Taz mission, which is, like, brutally strong, from what I remember.
What?
He was about to do a jumping move, and then he was just like, ah, never mind.
I'm gonna hit you with my dick. Oh.
Yeah, The Rock's doing other moves now.
Just wait, he'll knock him on the floor and he'll do the people's elbow again.
That's some, like... that's some, like, novice Fire Pro AI setup right there. It's like my old characters from Fire Pro. It's like whenever somebody's on the floor, they'll 100% do flying moves, no matter what. It's like, that's when you learn, oh yeah, 60% is still a high percentage to do flying moves, apparently.
Wow, Taz did a suplex only to get a rope break.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that gets a rope break. I would yell at the referee, but you literally cannot turn him on.
He doesn't exist.
I think I might set this on hard later. Like, I think expert is just like they don't let each other do anything, so the matches are like 40 minutes long. Uh-oh. That face with this move. If he slaps that on again, Rock is like fucked. His arm hurts. I would love it if, like, the meta is just like, no, The Rock sucks in this game. Say it. Okay. Ooh.
Ooh.
Come on, Taz. Come on, the Final Fantasy fan of these two has to win. I always forget what the context was, but Taz did do a promo for Final Fantasy. All those people elbows. Wow. That... Alright, well. The Rock did the people's elbow about 1 billion times, and then Taz did like one move and won. So... let's see. The Rock is in losers now. And next we have a match between Triple H and, oh, they were showing Final Fantasy X2. He just shouts, "That's you, na brother!" Perfect. Okay, I think that should work. Alright, so next we got Triple H versus Chris Benoit. I don't like Triple H either, so I'm... Chris Benoit is not Chris Benoit. That's, I mean, he is functionally, but, you know, don't worry about it. That Triple H... They got the water bottle. Feeling real confident now. Oh, the themes sound much better in this also. But then it's like, oh, it's this theme, so I don't... I'm doing Triple H's theme song, so I gotta sound really whiny. Also, fun fact, the entrance just pulls from the default character data, so... That's how that works. That's supposed to say crippler, but the text is not quite aligned right, so it just looks like he has the word hippo on his pants. Fantastic entrance all around. Just. All right, Chris Benoit. Oh, that element to the head really, Folding! Whoa. Okay, hard difficulty is already putting on a way more interesting match. A lot of dizziness going on here. Damn. As for why there's shirts available, but the top piece isn't available, I don't know. Chris Benoit is just wearing a corset. Let's just put it that way. I'm rooting for Chris Benoit, and no way related to Chris Benoit. That's I think that animation might be new. The 3-point charge didn't quite work there. Uh-oh. Great job. The color palette screams Mr. Ass. God, yeah, if he turned it green and pink. God damn it. Is Triple H just dead? Oh. He was on the ground for a very long time. The rope breaks are very just kind of whatever in this game, huh? Also, weirdly, I think the blood textures might be different. I thought his nipple was bleeding, but it's his head too. I mean, it could be both. Holy crap. I think Triple H may be losing this one. At least I hope so. People stay dizzy for a very long time in this game. Oh yeah, he's dizzy again. Ugh. Hey, hit him with it that time. Pretty back and forth so far. I can't wait to see the match between Kurt Angle and Mr. Cancel. That's the guy. The submissions. They seem very strong in this game because rope break is just kind of fucked up. Oof. Stop taunting it, just do it. Thank you. Drawing Chris Ben out. Okay. You have special, just do it. Do the special. Is that your special? Just to fall on your face? Oh, now the rope break works. Okay. Count too. Headbutts. I wonder if the AI is coded like this to just kind of like show what they can do more. Because it's like that last match is like, no, they wanted to make damn sure you knew Rock knew the people's elbow in that match. And here it's like, yeah, get ready for a lot of head drops. Oh no, Chris been out. Here we go again. Yeah, it's weird. Like, you can have, like, finisher diving moves, but the fact that the range is so much worse is weird. Why did you even do that? See, now he's gonna do something. I might just turn road brakes off because they're so, like, glitchy. He's ready for some more headbutts. Is that something he regularly did? Like, between that and The Rock having the Taz mission, I'm like, I wonder how accurate these movesets actually are. Because I know even in the mainline hockey games, like, The Rock has, like, a... why am I not remembering his name? Satoshi Hashimoto, Brainbuster, which he never did. But... Come on, you're almost that special. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like, hey, you can do that here. One count after almost 12 minutes. Triple H is gonna take it now. The worst timeline. There we go. The classic Fat Joe move. I guess it was just never a thing I used much. Yeah, see, after all that. God, I hate Triple H. Alright, well. On to the one I've been looking forward to. Kurt Angle with this amazing face texture. Just look at him. That animation's definitely new. I may be able to port that into my hack. Possibly. So Mr. Cancel is mostly the default character they have hidden in this, with some change-ups. Weirdly enough, he's not the same as the VPW2 default character. Like, there's a taunt here that he already got assigned. I'm trying to see if he'll do it. Yeah, that one. That was just something he already had, so... Yeah, the steel taunt thing I definitely was aware of, because I used that a lot. And it makes a lot of sense, too, because there's a lot of taunt stealing in wrestling. Also, there's no graphics for being bald in this game, so sadly you cannot make a perk angle, as they call it. The neck is accurate, though. Yeah! Even for the created character, pulls up the default, so... Yep. It's especially useful if, like, the opponent has, like, a broken taunt. Like, I think X-Pac's taunts are, like, super fast. From what I remember. Sorry, I didn't put my outfit on. Whoa. Come on, Mr. Canceled. You can do better than this. Whoa! Yeah, there's that too. I think like in the final version at least, like the top 3 is probably like Stone Cold, X-Pac, and Perry Saturn. There's probably somebody else that's fucked up in that game though. I know Joey Bags of Donuts, like, he was going to do tier list. He's like, nah, everybody has a fighting chance. It's like the cat's stats are all shit. Like, I don't think they're on equal footing for the most part. The cat does have a bunch of boss root moves, though, so there's that. But Trish Stratus is also apparently just Jushin Thunder Liger, so... Oh, come on, Mr. Canceled, you gotta do better than this. I named you after a Cow's song. Yeah, sadly, they made the ladies, for the most part, non-viable. I think the only ones that were good were, like, Chyna and Lita. Yeah, the movesets are rule. Like, that's why if I do a hack of No Mercy, I'm just going to give them the stats of the people they're taking their moves from. I talked about it on the Horrific Bird site already, but I am planning to do an on-the-side hack called WrestleMania 2000 EX that just adds like all of the characters confirmed to be cut back into the game. And I may, to replace Vince McMahon, I may do the thing where Backyard Wrestling had a contest to be in the game. I might just hold one of those. Mr. Canceled also busted. I will likely put Mr. Canceled in another game. He may be an extra character that you can put in your Oddity Anthology save. I don't know yet. The thing is with Oddity Anthology is that I have to like kind of go by how many characters you can put in that game, but it's also like I can also just make mem packs that people can just download and put them in their games and stuff. So I got another confirmed character I gotta put in there because of the, I have a rule that if anybody donates $100 to whatever charity I'm holding, they get a chance to add a character in the Oddity Anthology. The latest one, courtesy of Kung Fu Grip, was Warsman from Kinnikuman, Man, so I'm very curious how that'll come out. Whoa. Come on. This is the most one-sided match so far. Damn. Well, it's not the last we'll see of old Mr. C. Yeah. Unfortunately, the drawback of VPW2 is that you can't really, Sorry, making women in these games, like, No Mercy you can do it, but kind of hard with the other ones. Not I'm not planning to make some, you know, on an anthology, but we'll find out when we get there. Oh, I see. Alright. So we got Rikishi versus Taz now in the winner's bracket. I gotta tell you, I'm rooting for both of them. I mean, between the two, I probably like Rikishi more, because he's just cool. like, even if he had the stink face as a finisher, he's just so, like, stylish and everything that it kind of balances out. I don't even know if he has that in this game. I couldn't find it. I also like that he's got kind of the sumo outfit, but it's, like, stylized to kind of look more modern. Also, he was in the news recently because he's having, like, what, his 4,000th kid? Like... Yeah, we already saw his. I think after this, we're going to do a small peek at the later builds. Get back in here. Holy shit! That might be a new move. Populating WoW servers. Hey, it's Rikishi and Matt Hardy. We're collabing, what, like 20 years later to bring you a federation entirely populated by our children. Turns out that's just the entirety of AEW's roster in 2045 or whatever. Which is when also the Steel Ball Run anime will be finishing up, I imagine. Fatu versus Hardy, yeah. God, that... Again, seems kind of one-sided. Seems like Rikishi's gonna take this one. I'm so sad about Mr. Cancelled. I mean, he's not out of the game yet, so... Dude. Rikishi just has the Rikishi driver in this game. Fun fact, if you look at the data, it's still in katakana. So... I mean, it makes sense they were working on it under the hood, so... Here we go. Yep, that's new. Alright, put him away. You look fly today. Yeah, then after this, it just resets everything. Like, check it out, yeah. Let's see. Kurt, you gotta win this one, man. Yeah, we already saw all these. So I noticed if they rely on their front specials more, that seems to work. Which is why, probably why The Rock lost, because he just kept doing the people's elbow over and over. Which, God, we get to see more of that soon. The Rock versus Chris Benoit is gonna be like, oof. The spinning uppercut. Oh. Nobody's gone out and grabbed a weapon yet. What also be interesting is if I just like added the moves from this game into WrestleMania 2000 EX, like the updated The Rock, you know, like. I could just have Rock 2 as an extra character. I don't know. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy, he's got finisher. 8, 9, 10. Oh, of course he's gonna do it outside of the ring. You piece of shit, Triple H. Is he gonna do it again? Oh wow, he just got back up and no sold it. Oof. That danger font is there too. I might steal that. Wow. Ding, ding, ding. Fatu versus Hardy. Oh no, Triple H. No! Him and his stupid crotch chops. Triple H advances. Okay, semi-finals. Rikishi versus Triple H. Rikishi, please, you gotta take this. No. Ring out, no. Come on. One of you do something. I just realized E3, right? And Triple H. You could add 3 E's to the end, 3 H's to the end of E, and it would just be called eh. That's how I feel about Triple H. That's my genius joke that nobody is allowed to steal. Hey. I'm doing a tournament of the No Mercy prototype that got dumped the other day. I'll say the other day, but I think it's been like a week now. Triple H better not win this. It's looking like he might. Okay. Come on, Rikishi, you gotta wake up. This ain't like you. Rikishi.
I apologize for the massive radio silence. I've been dealing with a phone call.
That's fine. It's not like this whole stream didn't immediately start with me having to walk away from the microphone because a sandwich got delivered, so. It came at 4 o'clock as I started, so I was like, alright. Triple H is doing way too good. I'm scared. Mr. Canceled got squashed, which I'm sad about. I'm noticing a trend where if their finishers are front finishers, they tend to do well. Which may explain why The Rock, for all of his effort, still lost to Taz. After, what, like 20 people's elbows? Rikishi. Starting to get fired up. Whoa. Come on, get your attitude up. Come on. We may have the comeback. Holy shit! Did he ever do the stunner in real life? Rikishi superfans, let me know. Because he did there. Alright. Alright, now onto the losers bracket. We have our 2 edit guys here. Wait, shit, I didn't... No, let's let it rock, whatever. Whoa. both these guys are ending up in the Fire Pro eventually, I'll say that much. Again, I don't remember what most of Mr. Cancel's moves are. They're mostly just whatever the default wrestler had. Yeah, the final version of No Mercy is really the only one that had the names on the bars. These two technically aren't even real people anyway. The dude with like the corset is technically Chris Benoit, but I edited him to be named Chris Benout. The dude that kind of looks like Kamal the Bouncer from Slam Masters is the guy I made. With an engine, you're not even supposed to be able to edit stuff in. Like, this is just an E3 showing thing. You're not supposed to be able to edit anybody, but the usual Aki hackers found a way, so. The guy in the pink is Mr. Cancelled, named after a song by the Cows. Yeah. I only had what this build had to offer, which wasn't much. There were only 6 characters in this game, so... Whoa. Mr. Cancel more like Mr. Horong fan with those kicks. Oh. Bitrate, what are you doing? That was weird, the bitrate died. Don't worry about it. Mr. Cancelled kicked the router. That was the, Yes, I am on an Ethernet connection, if anybody's curious. Wow! Okay, Mr. Cancelled out. Fucking jobbed. Alright, well. Alright, so the next in the losers bracket, we got... What are the difficulty changes when I'm, Yeah, it just switches to easy. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Kurt Angle versus The Rock. Also, weirdly enough, no alt costumes. Kurt, I'm gonna need you to win this. Like, as time has shown, Kurt Angle is just the better bald guy. Neither are bald at this point. It was 2000. You know, it's... Now, I suspect that Kurt is going to win this, because, again, he has a front finisher, as opposed to all the stuff that, The Rock doing the people's elbow, like, 20 times, and it not doing anything. Taz still in this? Okay, he's in Losers, so. Yeah. Like, Bald Kurt Angle was also the era where he was terrifying. He went from being a doofy Olympics guy that everybody laughed at to just a monster. Which is a... Yeah! Also, they both kind of have the same hair in this game, I just noticed. Like, I want to see, like... I'm curious if there's any video that's actually watchable of, the E3 showing. That's all just people messing with this ROM. Very early beta footage. Yeah, wow, this is rough. I forgot just how rough it was. Yeah, if you look up WWF University, very early beta footage. That's what we had of this before. God. I like the comment that says, in all caps, can't see shit. Yeah, while this is going on, let me just show you. It seems like they're going to be going back and forth here for a while. Wait, that's just... it's not letting me... Yeah, I have no idea. Firefox is not wanting to show up. We will get this, goddammit. We will get it. I wonder if this works. Hold on. Oh yeah, here we go. This is all we had of it for years. This is all the evidence we had that this existed before. So, and now we have it. And that's just years later. Like, when was that posted? That was posted, 11 years ago. So a decade later, we have it in our hands now. Put him away, Kurt. Yeah. That was apparently at the actual E3 event, too, so... I mean, there's also godness. Jesus Christ. Come on, Kurt. God damn it. He's just gonna do the people's elbow like 50 times. I'm out of tea. King Kong knee drop. King Kong knee rock. The hell? Sorry, I thought I was hearing something else there. What the hell? It was still playing videos from that preview. Weird. Oh, they don't? Wow, that sucks. See, it doesn't work, Rock. It doesn't work.
Certain 90-degree angle.
Yeah, these two have been going at it for quite a while.
9 minutes.
Yeah. Would you like to see how this, like, up until like a week ago, all we had to go off of for this build?
Sure.
Let me post it in the chat. Yeah, 11 years ago, that's all we had. It makes a lot of sense because, as Chow said in the chat, you had to basically hide the camera like a spy at any expo, so that's kind of why it looks like that. Also, this was taken in 2000, so...
Wow. Yeah, I imagine, like, having to sneak it into, like, a handbag or something.
Yeah. It's like that, plus it being 24 years ago. Yeah, that people's elbow kind of glitched out for a bit there. Like, the setup does seem relatively glitchy in every game, but...
The glitch elbow.
Damn it! It's just, yeah, like, now, like, 11 years after that video was posted, we finally just have that ROM here. and we've already learned how to add new characters into it. Oh, character. So far we've only figured out how to add one, but...
Yeah, it's progress.
Yeah. I think pretty much the whole hood has been opened for this game. I don't think many people are going to be on. I'm going to make a mod using this build because there's really nothing in it. But... like, Freem's already made VPW Studio compatible with his build to kind of just pluck files out of it, but... yeah, get out of here, Rock.
Rock's face is just...
Really?
Kurt Angle's like, yeah.
God, that face from below is terrifying.
Oh, God, yeah.
So, unfortunately, Mr. Cancel jobbed in both matches, but...
I mean, he was canceled.
It's true. So, now we have a match between, Taz and, Chris Benout. The thing is, like, the shirt graphics are still here, but this part of the shirt isn't, so... he's just wearing a corset, that's what we've decided.
Crispy Wah.
Crispy Wah. I like my Wahs crispy.
Yeah, Chris, and then middle initial B, and then Wah.
I stole the name Chris Benout from, like, there was that one, I forget what program it was, but if you subscribe to it, you get a bunch of, like, kind of bootleggy games, and there was a wrestling one. And it features characters like Johnny Cena and Trippy H and Stone Gold and Chris Benout. And it's just something about that name just stuck with me.
I need to remember what game it was, but there was this, like, budget wrestling title that was released, like, back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean, like, 2010s. And it was notorious for having, like, bullshit versions of wrestlers and their themes.
Oh, man.
So, like, you had fake Kurt Angle, and fake Kurt Angle's theme was Kurt Angle's theme, except, like, it had a guy going, America, America.
I gotta put out a 5-star wrestling.
I think that was it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it also had the amazing quote-unquote cover of Randy Orton's theme.
Oh, man. Is that the one that had Rob Van Dam, but he was just called Harvey D?
I think.
Yeah. Okay, I found it.
Cool.
Kirk Angel and Randy Orton. Okay, yeah, the game was called Real Wrestling Entertainment.
Oh, that's... You know, I could have made up a billion titles, but... that's even better than what I was thinking.
The best part is, it's not even a wrestling game, it's a fighting game.
Oh, that's even better. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, it's a Japanese shoot fighting game. That's, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, featuring shoot fighter legend Triple H.
No. He's legally distinct.
Yeah. Also, Kane was. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say he's 3H.
3H. Well, he's
The
Trippy.
literal.
He's Trippy H. Also, Kane was called Kanye, so there's that too.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's like, no, those two are a bit more similar than I thought. So.
Hey, they wore masks at one point.
Yeah, they wore masks. They're both weird right-wingers. They both drove Todd Rundgren crazy. I don't know if that last part's true. But Hulk Hogan and Man Kindle.
I'm sorry, but the Mankind fake name sounds like an actual thing they tried to give him.
Yeah.
Have you seen that list of names they came up with for Poor Mankind before they settled on Mankind?
I have not.
There's shit like the Mad Crimmer.
The Mad Crimmer?
Yeah.
Was it like British McFoley?
I don't know. And then there's also the names they tried to give Stone Cold.
Oh yeah,
like Chili McFreeze.
Yeah, Chili McFreeze and the Ice Pick.
Oh, Ice Pick actually sounds like a cool name. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that one like could
Or
work.
Ice Dagger, which was another one he had.
Yeah, Stone Cold just has the best ring to it. That's not to be confused with the movie Stone Cold featuring Brian Bosworth. Brian Bosworth and Max Dad from Always Sunny. Baron Von Chill. That's an Attitude Era character. That's what that is. He would be part of Too Cool. But speaking of Too Cool, Rikishi is fucking cleaning house right now. So I'm very happy about.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Rikishi, man.
Rikishi, his finisher really hurts.
It's his he sings his hit single, Put a Little Ass on It.
I hate how that song is actually good.
I know, but it's so like, it's like Hulkster at Heaven. I just drop it on the people and they, you know, they don't know whether to laugh or to actually enjoy it.
It's in the same genre of song as like that one, as Freaking You, I think.
Yeah.
Where it's so silly, but you listen to the music, it's like, this is really damn good, actually.
I don't know, but it to me it just sounds like something like while he's cooking, he just like eats his chili, like, put a little ass on it.
Excuse me, do not tamper with my food that way.
Sir, I did not ask for extra ass.
Well, you know, millennials nowadays.
Millennials don't understand what it's like to cook with that, you know, that little bit of ass.
No, I just meant
hell.
to say you're really bad at cooking.
Hey, I mean, his song is actually listenable compared to the rock song on that.
Yeah.
Where he's just repeating the word pie over and over again. What?
Oh, is that the one he did with fucking Slick Rick or whatever?
Yes.
Oh, God. That also had a song, featuring a lady that got cut from No Mercy in the later builds.
Right, I heard about that.
Yeah. One Lillian Garcia, who apparently showed up on Raw like 2 months ago. So
Yeah, she used to be like ring announcer.
yeah. It's just like, why did they even bother cutting her out of the game? Because she wasn't even a full character, she was just a costume. And her face is still in the final game. Like, might have been a contract thing for all we know, but
Yeah. It's like in one of the WrestleMania games with the Royal Rumble feature. There's just explicably Big Show in the code.
oh,
They just didn't. They just didn't properly put him in the game, but he occasionally shows up, and it's actually really cool because it's like an actual Royal Rumble surprise.
Yeah, there was like 3 games he got removed from. Which the details on that actually did get confirmed. Like, I think he was taken off of TV at the time.
Yeah.
Which is funny because AEW Fight Forever has Abaddon, who wasn't on TV for like 2 years for some reason. So I have my conspiracies about that. Probably the same one as Sunny Kiss, where they, you know, didn't do intergender matches, and both of them are genderless. So it's just like, what do we do?
Oops. You know what you do? You do like what the fuck was he doing?
I'm not sure.
I had to stop right there. I lost my thought. Anyway, you do like what you just have like the genders be A and B or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Or
I get,
better idea.
But
just put them in both types of matches.
you know we can't do that anymore in video games because somebody got mad at that. And I'm not even sounding like one of those people. That's just unfortunately how it is. Although the rumor with WWE cutting them from the video games is apparently really funny. The rumor is that well, there was some clipping right there. I had to pause and look at that. But the rumor was apparently a few people in the locker room were upset that the video game showed that, like, oh, they could get their ass kicked by women.
Oh, well, of course. It's like how Macho Man, came to a compromise with Weird Al to where, on the show he got beaten by a hamster. Literally, it was like, okay, but as long as it's not a lady hamster. It's like, dude.
Who knows? Maybe Macho had a bad experience with a female hamster in his youth. Who knows?
Hamsters can behave very disturbingly at times, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
But
I just don't want to think about those childhood memories. Yeah.
Yeah, AEW lost Jade Cargill. Like, fucking whoops. Like, how do you do that?
Womp,
Like, one of just the most memorable, like, new names of all time, and he lost her, because, surprise, AEW's women's division doesn't do shit for some reason.
I want to point out that they misspelled Rikishi's surname.
Oh, did they? Oh, yeah, they did. I didn't even notice that.
Get away from me.
Hold on, let me look that up. Maybe that was just like,
I thought it was Fatu as an F-A-T-T-U.
did he ever go by that?
Think. I mean, this might be just like a stage rating version.
Okay, yeah, it was spelled like that at one point.
Okay. Alright, you got me, game.
It's kind of like how, like Eddie Guerrero, I think is the spelling of his name changes.
Yeah, from E-D-D-Y to actually Eddie.
Yeah. Alright, Chris been out, he's really taking it, so far.
Kind of not out.
Pretty hot and tempting. I mean, is it wrong? I mean, considering Rikishi, is expecting his, like, 1000th kid, apparently. Like, that's why he's, being mentioned lately, is because, they're just like, oh, he's expecting a new kid. They're just like, again?
Jesus Christ, Rikishi, calm down. How much do you still have in that tank, sir?
It's Rikishi.
And then he does the worm.
Yeah. He's what they wanted you to believe Big Daddy V was, I think. It's like, no, make him a freaky goth again. That's how you use that guy. There should be
turn Viscera into the Final Fight character he's supposed to be, thank you.
Yeah. You put too much ass on it.
Careful, you've increased the number of ass too much.
Ass overload. They should base a fighting game character off of Rikishi that people could play, and it's just like, oh, there's too much Rikishi ass in this game. Boycott this game. Sign a petition to remove Rikishi ass from future games.
I like to pretend that's Honda's Street Fighter the movie.
Oh yeah. The best thing that come out of that Stellar Blade thing was the fucking Mega 64 video of it. I don't know if you saw that, but I like that Kevin Spacey was trying to get in on the petition. They're like, no, we don't want you here. Get out of here.
Damn.
I love that counter.
I like that he just like did that in record time.
Yeah, there's a lot of moves that seem a lot faster in this build. Like Rikishi did like this rebound like spine buster thing that seemed like it was playing at like double speed as I'm used to.
He increased his ass power, you know.
Yeah.
All right, no more. I don't want to be an ass, so let's move on.
I don't want to be a jerk about it.
Yeah.
My favorite use of puns is just like ripping the carpet from under them before you expect the joke. It's like I think High Five from Clay Fighter, instead of giving them the quote, it's like, I really gotta hand it to you. I just started it to, I really gotta give you some credit. Like shit like that. Put a little ass on it, here's a baby. I don't want.
Rikishi goes to his wife. He's like, "Excuse me, ma'am. Can I put a little ass on it?"
Sure.
And then she's like, "Honey, I'm pregnant."
He's like, well, yeah, of course.
No, that's when he looks into the camera, winks, and gives a thumbs up.
Yeah. Then you hear, you look fly today. Hey, Kurt, what you got? Whoa. I guess it's 3 minutes in, so it's still early. This is as long as the other tournament, by the way. It's looking like... I guess since it's, you know, Aki wrestling and not just a fighting game, it's gonna take a bit longer. Although,
an in-progress build of an Aki wrestling game at that.
yeah.
I love like the rubber squishing sounds they use for like crunching noises.
Yeah, it's visceral, but it works.
Yeah.
I wonder if that horrific, like, falling unconscious animation is still in this game. The one based off of an actual incident.
Oh yeah, that one.
Where it's like, well, nobody gets a kata kicked Koji Kitao in the head and he just crumpled. Like, they were just like, yeah, we'll use that as animation in our game because fuck Koji Kitao. Ben Allen's head is hurting. After this, I'll briefly show some interesting things about the later builds.
Hey.
Specifically the July build, because the August build has some stuff in it, but the characters completely freak out if they do taunts, and everything breaks in that version, so...
I love the unintentional detail, them putting the hand over the face, just like in real wrestling.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Chris been out of fucks to give about his wardrobe. Look, the E3 closet is not very big, as it turns out.
Oh, that's a great replay.
Yeah. I love the replay of the moves that it just happened so fast. You're just like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Yeah, Chris been out and Mr. Cancelled are probably going to end up in Fire Pro at some point. Honestly, I kind of want to just make the E3 versions of these characters as their own characters.
E3 Kurt Angle. And then he can wrestle midway Kurt Angle from the TNA game.
Oh my god, just make a whole game of Kurt Angles.
Kurt Angle Mania.
I mean, look,
Yeah,
the 2K
Kurt-
games have like 10 versions of John Cena, so why the hell not?
And to be fair, Cena needs every single version of them.
Including
The
the
only one they
action
don't-
figure version.
Yeah, the only one they're not brave enough to put in is Juan Cena.
Is what now?
Juan Cena.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, the version of him that showed up at, because he's supposed to be fired, but he shows up at house shows of a wrestler, luchador mask.
Jeez.
I wish they put that on TV, because it's so stupid.
They should have put that in, what am I thinking of? They should have put in his appearance in, Eric Andre,
Yeah.
where he was there for like 3 seconds.
Your second Cena.
Kurt at every angle. Alright, so losers finals, Triple H and Chris Ben out, which I feel like is a match we've already seen. In fact, it's the second match we saw.
Oh my god, it's happening again.
And that's what happens in double elimination, I suppose.
True.
No rope breaks this time.
No, this is a blood feud.
The sun. I said it before, but I love that Triple H's theme is sung by the whiniest possible singer. I'm not gonna listen to anybody.
It's the same person as the G-Generation X theme too, which is like,
I want to be Zach De La Rocha so bad.
Degeneration X.
The killing of the name was about how my mom tells me to clean my room, obviously.
Whoa.
Uh,
Good one.
I will say, whiffing all the headbutts, I understand that's pretty accurate to how Benoit was.
Yeah. Are they gonna just? Oh my God! Come on, stay, do it.
Oh, they're clipping over the railings. Nobody's pulled out a weapon yet.
40.
40!
Are the tables interactable in this build, or are they just there for show?
They might just be there for show. I haven't really messed with it, though. What's funny is that I think you can do that in Final No Mercy, but in here you can also pull out a water bottle and beat people with it. There's no...
Corporation's signature weapon. It's not the sledgehammer.
You just beat people up with ladders in this?
Yeah. Time hour tradition.
Yeah, it's... You can't do ladder matches, but you can hit somebody with it.
It's like the old SNES games. Just have weapons you can't for match types that aren't there, but you can use them. Oh.
I think the bravest one was the game where you had to collect items in the middle of the match, so it's just like Honky Tonk Man has to collect music notes. Jeez. I'm glad wrestling games are a thing to where we can have Benoit's moveset for a guy that isn't Benoit.
Yeah. It's a good way of being copyright friendly.
Yeah, and also it's the frustrating
I
thing.
know. Oh, no, I know. It's just...
Well, the most frustrating thing is that he was very good. That's kind of the problem. They just give his moves to another guy. That's the
way I see it is, since, wrestling is both a theater act as well as a sporting event, it's just like, oh, it was the character,
Yeah.
That's how I justify it in my head.
It's
Not the best, but it's at least an explanation. Or I could just go with like the there was a match at WrestleMania that involved Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and the Invisible Man.
Yeah, that's what everybody else says.
Or what is it? Or what is it? There used to be like a Twitter account of this. It was it was vacant.
Oh yeah.
Like there's just that graphic of the dude with the belt on that they use.
I love the one that was like, it's weird that they give Eddie Guerrero the tag team belt, nobody else.
My favorite is it's on one of the DVDs for for that WrestleMania, and it's like Triple H and Shawn Michaels in a triple threat match. And that's what it says on the back. It's like, yeah, you're technically right.
There was also a running thing where Christian's face would just get blotted out with a blue smudge for some reason.
Oh yeah, because Vince McMahon thought he was ugly.
Which is weird. But...
Yeah, there's a whole story, but it's basically when he was getting really popular. There's even someone took a screenshot of this from eons ago. A fucking WWE shop thing that showed like the top 10 merch things. Christian was number 1, Cena was number 2.
As expected.
But yeah, like McMahon was like talking to his one of his production people who admitted this, and he's like on an airplane. They're like, "Can we do something with this guy's face? It's very ratty. I don't like it. Can we just put like a blue dot over it?" I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what he said. Also, according to the same guy, same plane ride that came up with the Spirit Squad.
I just can't get over a guy who looks like Vince McMahon saying, "This guy looks ratty."
I just don't like his face.
And never mind the fact that I look like every shady used car salesman ever. But
the dude looked like he was melting by the time he finally was kicked out.
Yeah, I mean he looks like he's been melting since he was like 30.
I'll give him this. Like, man, he was when there was a period of time where he looked like he barely aged, and then he started turning to zombie Vince.
I think that's when the evil kicked in.
The evil.
It changes you. That's why Chris Jericho looks the way he does now.
Ooh.
Okay, he's not horrible looking. I just wanted to make fun of Chris Jericho somehow.
Did you know that Chris Jericho? I think it's Chris Jericho, but he shows up in like the recent Jay and Silent Bob reboot movie.
Yeah, and it's so like he's just a guy that nobody wants, but he just keeps showing up everywhere, and it's like no.
Yeah, it's like where'd he get? How'd you get here, man? And why are you dressed like a ghost? Wink, wink.
Oh no!
You know what they should have done? They should have dressed him up as a Doink.
Yeah.
Could have been a reference.
The weird thing is, WrestleMania 2000 has a cut character called Excalibur, and there's a rumor going around that was going around at the time that was supposed to be Chris Jericho's new gimmick. So I wonder if Aki caught wind of that, and they were like, okay, we gotta add... Oh, wait, no, he just came out as Chris Jericho. Never mind.
I remember a story that the gimmick, the Goon, was originally meant for Chris Jericho, too. and he apparently saw it, and he was like, nope, and he went to WCW.
It's appropriate for him, really.
But yeah, they did the whole thing before WrestleMania X7 where he dresses up as Doink, and this was back when Shawn Michaels was, like, really high. And he looked at him, and he's like, so they gave you the Doink gimmick. He's like, no, it's just a thing for a spot. They gave you the Doink gimmick? No, Shawn, it's a spot. I'm gonna mess with Willie Regal. And then he walks off. Shawn Michaels walked off while still high. He's like, I shouldn't have given that man Doink.
God, I instantly know what every conversation with that man is like now.
Well, I'm sure nowadays it's like, oh, they gave you Doink. It must have been a sign from God because he's like really into Christian stuff.
No, it's a one-off thing. That's a sign of God.
You shouldn't take back a sign of God, kid. You gotta be Doink.
Let's see if, Alright,
Oh, don't do that in front of him.
yeah, that's gross. Alright, well.
Wow. I love the textures of the other two H's that are the main H on his ass.
Yeah, there's some
It's just
weird...
really smudgy.
Now that Chris Benoit is reverted back to his default thing, I want to point out his crippler pants. Because they're not mapped right. It's just Ippler.
Ippler?
I've modded these textures a million times. I know how that happened. It's really tricky to align shit, as it turns out.
I like how the fake Chris Benoit got beaten so badly he turned into the real one.
Mr. Cancel just became original A again.
That's just the 12 version of The Rock.
Yeah.
or his VODs.
So we got our finals here. It's Rikishi and Triple H. Which, again, I think is a match that already happened. Yep. That was the semifinals. I might as well see the entrances again now that we're in the finals. I'm not doing a bracket reset thing either. We already saw these guys fight before, so if Triple H wins, he just wins. That's okay, let's see how fast this one goes. I don't know.
Yeah, alright. It's my favorite TNA wrestler, Junior Fatu. Where he pretended to be The Rock.
Oh yeah, is that when he ran somebody over?
Yeah. And he forgot like a wrestler's name.
Rikishi is just a guy you can't really turn heel. It just doesn't work for him.
He ran over, he quote unquote, did that angle too in WWE.
Man, it's just like this guy is too likable. You can't really, the heel doesn't stick to him.
But he did it for The Rock.
Yeah. The only time that like a heel thing not really fitting but works anyway is La Parka.
Yeah.
It's like, you gotta love that guy either way. I mean, it's...
Okay. I like how he just stops mid-animation.
God, he sounds like the singer from Drives Like Yahoo. Wow! TNA run was that he was in a tournament, won the first round, then was gone from TNA before the next round began.
Yeah. Because he asked for more money and TNA was like, no.
He's like, fine, I'll be on a cruise boat eating shrimp all day. I
I'll go
forget,
play golf.
he was on some wrestler sitcom and he was just like chilling in a cruise boat bed. And he's just like, I'm just chilling and eating shrimp. I'm living a life. I'm like, damn, I want that.
Dude, holy shit.
Also, hey, we're at the finals of the E3 Build No Mercy tournament. The Big Show show? Yeah, that was it, I think.
Right, the Big Show had a Netflix show. Wow, that's weird to say.
Yeah. And the general response is just like, it's a show.
It's a sitcom.
Yeah.
Wow, these two are actually going at it.
Yeah. Rikishi's, like, strikes are also, like, super fast. Like, it's...
Final boss for Kishi.
Yeah. He's got, like, those boxer punches or something. It's, Yeah, I want somebody to figure out a tier list for this build. That's what I want. The Rock just sucks in this game, apparently. Like, he landed, like, 3 of his actual finishers on the guy. It still didn't put him down, so... Triple H if he win this, I swear to God. I think I might do a bracket reset if he wins, because I just don't want to accept that he'll win. It works out.
Hey, excuse me, I gotta take another phone call.
Yeah, no problem. Come on, Rikishi, you gotta wake up. Oh. Come on, Rikishi. You can't go out like this. Okay, he's got that going on. It, I kind of can't tell who's who right now. Okay, the bars I mean. Prototype hitboxes probably. God, he's just trouncing him. This is unacceptable. Just like that. Wow, just got it in. That's true. Run it back. Reset. Triple H. You know, I think of this development. I feel like that about it. Yeah, no, we can just like look at his logic, his perimeters, and we were not supposed to see any of this. Like, I still can't believe that we could just dissect all of this. Like, it's. I just love that there's no shirts. Like, alright. Triple H if he was stung by bees. I should turn this on expert, actually. Because this is like the final match. The SmackDown Wall is just create a character, right? Still got a bum they didn't give them alt costumes, but hey. Oh yeah, yeah! Well, we have the move data for it now, so we can just put it back in there, I guess. Yeah, that's that's fine. I was one of the first to hear about all this, I think. But thank you, though. Also, when I upload this VOD, I'm just going to rehost these ROMs, because they are available on archive.org, but the guy who uploaded them sucks, so... download it for somebody that is not a transphobe. They didn't even dump these. It was like somebody else. But... I think it was both of them. From what I remember. Yeah, there we go. I love that this took as long as the fucking Ekenman tournament that had a fraction. Like, this is a fraction of the characters of that tournament. It's... You gonna get up anytime soon? Oh, is there? That... Shit, if I can import that in VPW2 somehow, that would be amazing. Oh, I see. So, funnily enough, you can, there's like a shoe database that, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about. He, if you look at his bio, yeah. That's why I'm like, yeah, maybe stay away from that guy. Unless he took it out or something, but... Wow, he actually took it out. Okay. The Jordan Peterson shit still in there. Okay. That's weird. I checked it again. It went from, he had in his bio, he changed it at some point. His bio said confused by trans people and left-wingers, and he retweeted a fucking Jordan Peterson video. And now it's changed to bisexual dumbass, and he unretweeted that, so I don't know if, like... Weird shit, but... Like, that video was like, fuck Pride Month during Pride Month, so I'm like, it's... Character growth in, like, a month, maybe. Maybe somebody sat him down and just like, hey, look. Maybe shut the fuck up. Yeah. Alright, I'll leave him alone, then. If, he's... I'm staying away from him out there. But Triple H won the whole thing. Fucking. All right, well. It's his time, I guess. I'm fucking hungry. I'm gonna get some food. He's not gonna listen to anybody! Again, he sounds like the singer from Drives Like Yahoo. The game also ripped off a riff from Alice in Chains' Grind. So, you know... Anyway, let's look at the later build. Oh, sorry. I kind of zoned out for a bit there. Okay, so it looks a lot more like, you know, the game we know. Oh, this isn't the build that has, like, the close-up versions of characters. Hold on. I was checking on the Critical podcast. I like that they say, we also talk about Virtual Basement, LOL. Oh wait, maybe this isn't... Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Hold on. The July build is just a lot more stable, and I don't think there's much different going on here. Okay, there we go. Kind of a... Kind of a weird looking rock. That does look like him, doesn't it? why he looked like that. Yeah, some of these faces are kind of weird. This Undertaker just looks more like the British Undertaker. I think if you take Kane's mask off, he's like somebody else here, but... Yep, Beta Big Show. There he is. All three McFoleys are here, I think. Wait. When he becomes McFoley, he's just like... he's just... The heights are all over the place in this build. This Shawn Michaels, woo. He looks malnourished. Like, it's Triple H. Sick of him. X-Pac is not too much different. Mr. Ass also not looking much different, although the face is a lot more scary. Road Dogg, just where did his beard go? Not too much different. Same with him. Same with him. I think this is the same exact version of him you get in the final version. Jericho looking a bit odd. Kurt Angle, again, it took them a while to really figure out Kurt Angle in Aki form, I think. I can't really see the face, but he's a lot more pissed off here. Test. I mean, it's Test. He looks like Test. Godfather looks a bit less deer in headlights. But the vest still says roll a patty. So... D-Lo looks roughly the same, although the hair's different. Val Venus, I mean, looks bad, but he's bad, so who cares? Shamrock looking a little cross-eyed, this version. Rikishi also not looking too much different. Who? What can you say? Yeah. Scotty 2 Hottie looking about the same, I think. Is this Edge? That's Edge, right? I can't tell. He looks like Bob from Twin Peaks. Like, yeah. This is a really good Christian. Matt Hardy and Jeff are basically the same. Farouk looking slightly different. Also, the neck glitch thing. I mean, I don't know. Bradshaw looking considerably different here. Devon. I guess they didn't have the buzz cut graphic going on here. Bubba looking the same. The Hollies look different here. Especially Crash. Like, doesn't he have like glasses and a beard and stuff? Whatever those went. This is the same exact Big Boss Man we get, I think. Same Alberts. Al Snow looks slightly different. A very strange looking Steve Blackman. His face got smushed horizontally. Yeah, it's just British Bulldog. Mark Henry looking kind of sleepy. By the way, in the wrestler edit, this is referred to as Sexyl chocolate. So there's that. Viscera looks about the same except for the graphical glitches that obviously weren't meant to be there, so... This Andre is like... Is this Bruno Sammartino cosplaying as Andre? Like, what's going on? Is that... Is this theme called Fuck Me? I was not aware of that. It's the same... Oh, right! This is before Right to Censor was a thing, so... Yeah, he doesn't have that costume yet. Right, I forgot. Yeah, I don't think Stevie Richards is in this game. Esario's... This version of him looks way better than the one we got.
Phone calls. Anyway.
Hey, we were just looking at the later build and, you know, how the characters look.
So these aren't normally selectable?
Oh, they are. It's just they look a bit different here.
Oh.
Wait, this is supposedly Andre the Giant.
What happened to your face?
That's Bruno Sammartino, I swear.
Yeah, I know. You know what? It would look better if you had, like, the fro.
Yeah. But yeah, Esarios, they actually whitewashed him in the final game.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Which is weird. Also, his face got redrawn, so now he just looks like a generic Bishonen, but here it actually looks like the guy. Taki Michinoku looking annoyed.
You didn't draw my face right.
Funaki looks about the same. China looks very, very slightly different. I think the face got redrawn.
She's way skinnier.
Also, yeah, now that you mention it. Stephanie McMahon,
Well, McMahon, oh man, what happened to your face, lady?
yeah, wow. Tori, I think? It looks like she has the more accurate body that China should have.
Yeah, totally.
There are like two ladies in this game I always get confused for each other. I forget who Terry and Trish Stratus are. This face is different. Oh wait, are they just in the same slot?
They might be.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I recognize Terry because she had like the barely put down shirt.
Yeah, this one has a way cooler jacket. Terry is under boob, okay.
Yeah, she's under boob.
Lita's slightly different, but not too much.
Lita looks really annoyed.
I mean, this is just a really good likeness of her, so...
Yeah, I know. She just looks annoyed.
Speaking of annoyed, Ivory here.
Yeah, Ivory.
I mean, she always looked pissed in this game, but... Jacqueline looks about the same.
They look like they scared her to get that picture.
Linda McMahon is trying to stare into your soul.
Zombie Linda.
Who did the cat piss off? 'Cause
She looks like, oh my god, she looks like a character from that Heavy Metal Capcom game.
she does, and also just like... It doesn't look anything like her, and
No,
it
it
also
doesn't.
looks like she's like a scheming little gremlin. And here's Olin Garcia, who we did not get in the final game for whatever reason.
Man, she is happy.
Yeah, like you could tell the face, like her face is still in the final game. I don't know if these specific bangs are, but yeah, you could just easily add her back in. Ma Young and Moolah don't look much different. So, okay, the hoes are interesting, which is the sentence I just said.
Okay.
So here, like, the hoes used, like, characters that were, I think, like, lady faces, like, faces of ladies that weren't added to the final game. One of them used Lillian Garcia's face, but here they use faces that were already used. So here, it's just China. This is Lita. And this, I think, is Terry. So they're just... They're just the other ladies in cosplay. It's really strange.
They're cosplaying hoes. Why is Vince McMahon so fat?
It's the weight of his sins. Shane McMahon looks identical. Also, Paul Bearer.
Something stinks.
This is his Gomez Adams incarnation, apparently. Because he does not look like this in No Mercy. Howard Finkel got younger in the final build, it looks like. Earl Hebner looks exactly the same. Michael Cole looks exactly the same. So does Jim Ross, so does Lawler, unfortunately.
Scares the shit out of me.
Briscoe, and yeah, that's... Oh, these are the original characters, that's why, yeah.
All original rocks.
Yeah, when somebody pointed out it looked like Obama, and now you can't. In fact, let's see if we can make that happen real quick. Unfortunately, I think all the edits don't really stick. Whoa!
What the hell?
Well, you can make
Shadow Dio.
Yeah, you can make Shadow Dio apparently, but Shadow Dwayne. Yeah, they don't have like a buzz cut in this build, so you can't really. Do they have the tuxedo? That's kind of the most important thing. Shadow Obama. That's just isn't that Brock Ozma?
That's just the
That's that one Obama that was in that like Street Fighter Online game.
Oh yeah. None of the
Ooh.
dummies. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there you go. That. Oh yeah, you got it.
I'm in Street Fighter the movie and No Mercy 2.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. Jesus.
No, it said the Rock Obama.
Oh, the Rock Obama, yeah. Oh my god.
Ooh.
That is not a
Whoa.
flattering
Oh
version
God.
of Mick Foley, yeah.
Oh no.
Those teeth are brutal.
Adam. Adam. Adam.
Some of the Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 faces are here already, but they're kind of glitched out. Like, Gary Albright did not have a grid on his forehead in real life.
Why'd he turn into like a fucking alien?
There's less of that, yeah. Oh, did they? Wow. I gotta look into that. Add him to my roster.
Yes.
The moves don't display correctly. Black pot and bad nozzle. Yeah, if you get into the game, I think it just reverts back. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, some of the icons are different also. Let's see.
Whoa, that Eddie Guerrero one looked like a big JPEG.
Yeah, that they went with that one confusingly.
Yeah, I know. It's like
Yeah, what's with that Shawn Michaels portrait?
They just clipped a random like magazine image.
These icons for Benoit and Malenko look like they're just like waiting for a taxi. Let's see. These are all the same. That fruit one's different.
Oh yeah, that is very different.
A Soma binge.
Sako.
Circle. Yeah, that's just not Andre.
That Andre portrait.
Yeah, it's also a very odd picture of him.
I wonder just what they had. You know, vintage photos and everything.
Yeah, at that point, right? Also, yeah, this power stance, that was, I think that was the same one I uncovered in the E3 demo. I gotta look back on it. Randam, yeah. Ivory's, picture is different. Yeah, there she is. Not wearing shoes for some reason. I don't know if that was a thing with her. Gentleman. And that's basically it. The default created character's moveset is completely different in this version. He's got like the Misawa rolling elbow and everything. They only let me see what their entrance looks like real quick. I'm Original A, and I'm here to say. He just does a shoot fight on the apron. Yeah, that's the Kobashi taunt. That's a Muda taunt. That's a call for a lariat. Yeah, that's Misawa's rolling elbow.
So I'm getting from this, like, The Rock was the template character.
Yeah, before they just turned him into Kobashi and bike shorts and a buzz cut. No. Oh, doesn't seem to be any jumping moves here.
Mm.
Let's see if the grapples work. Wonder if he still has the Abdul the Butcher chop. Wow, that was a different sound for that.
Oh, yeah. I want to see what his finisher is. I think that's... Okay, yeah, he did not have the Tenzon chop in the final version. Did he pull out weapons in this version? I have the invisible sword of doom.
Hitting you for hitbox.
Another Misawa taunt. Let's see what the finisher is. Okay, that's a Hayabusa finisher, I think. So yeah, it seems like this is completely different to the default moveset we got afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a weird decision. But yeah, I think we'll end it there.
Yeah.
This was fascinating. I'm still amused that the tournament with 7 characters took as long as the one with like 12 characters. Thanks, Roman, for being here with me.
No problem.
Thanks, everybody that stopped by, and we'll see you when I say I have time. So,
Take it easy.
See you then.